Hey guys, my name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
We sold our house and we are traveling across the country with our kids.
My name's Goose and this is Maverick. Come join us.
Just be careful, that's a really low swing. Liar, liar.
Good morning, guys. We are headed into the Smoky Mountains National Forest. This is honestly a park that I had never even heard of, but apparently
and you can see bears, wild bears.
We might see wild bears. I just told Goose, I was like, we actually might see bears today. And she's like, are they in a cage? But apparently the Smoky Mountains are one of the top visited national parks in the country, like up there with the Grand Canyon. So I'm kind of just, oh cool. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we're driving along this beautiful creek over here. I'll have to stop and get some B-roll. Oh, there it is right there. It's gorgeous. Anyways, I'm excited.
Okay.
First off, we're going to this place called Cades Cove, which is supposedly like this 10-mile loop with all these old log cabins and original buildings from way back in the day. It's one of the largest gatherings of those original buildings in the country. Of course, Ashley's excited because it's history and she loves history. But on top of that, there are supposed to be some good hikes out here. So hopefully we can find a simple 1 or 2 mile hike, which is perfect for this one back here, and just get outside into nature, because I feel like we haven't really been to a national park in a while. We haven't done nature in a while. We've been doing, I mean, I guess we went on the airboat ride, which was pretty cool, but it's been big cities or theme parks and that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited to get out here in the nature and do, oh, look at this. So cool.
Ready, get ready to hold your breath.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We have made it to the Cades Cove, and the cool thing about this is, oh, Goose, horses. Not exactly wild, but still, she loves horses. And Goose has the map, so where are we going? Are you gonna tell us where to go next? So the cool thing about the Cades Cove is it's just one giant one-way loop. So I think it's about 10 miles, and it's just a big loop that goes all the way around, and there are different things to see, like wild animals, black bear, white-tailed deer, as well as some iconic historic buildings.
Show them.
Just this is it, you guys. This is what we're doing.
Okay, just turn around.
But first stop, gotta go see the horses. Our first stop, you guys, and this one, what was it called? Joe's cabin? John Oliver's cabin. So I really don't know what to expect from all these gym cabins. I've seen a few pictures, but the nice thing is it's a short little quarter-mile hike up and a quarter-mile back, which is like perfect for us. And Ash and I were talking the whole time we've been driving in this Tennessee, Georgia area, but especially I think Tennessee, it's really felt like we're back in the Pacific Northwest. Honestly, this feels like we're in Oregon right now. Beautiful trails, green trees. A red fox would be pretty cool.
It'll bite your fingers.
But just don't try and go sneak up on a bear, okay?
Or anything.
Yeah. Same goes for you, Matt. Cades Cove, one and only Baptist Church.
Marriage is what brings us together. Special guest, Goose.
So, we are here to
learn about Jesus.
So,
Ashley was pointing out that it's hilarious that the church is literally built on a rock foundation. Like, not just one rock, but like 3 or 4 rocks stacked on top of each other.
The wise man built his house upon a rock.
But it's lasted almost 200 years so far.
It's a song. Like, I love that it has these, and then the ones with the actual, like, writing on it.
Look over here. Look at all these original ones way over here.
I'm gonna get the ones with writing.
Like, those, like, I feel like they didn't have that technology to make that good of a gravestone in 1927. Like it looks super printed.
Back then.
But look at that one, 1891. How on earth would they have, that has to be a newer gravestone put there.
Oh no, that one's newer. But look at the ones with like nothing. It's got like a little rock.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, look
like
at
little
all those
rocks.
rocks.
No, those rocks right there. Now that is authentic, right there. Just crude markings on it. No, don't lay on me, please. Crude markings, that's amazing.
Can you see a date? I can't see.
No, it's just a line.
Okay guys, this confuses me. This was literally about 20 years ago, just over 20 years. I'm gonna have to look into that, but I don't understand how someone could be buried here 20 years ago. Because it was definitely a national park back then. So I don't know if like they have the rights to it from like their ancestries or what, but I can't believe someone was buried here in 95. That's crazy. Okay guys, there's an even more recent one. Literally last year, less than a year ago.
If we had come here while we had a house, we'd be like, oh my gosh, how did they do this? It's so small and tiny. and yet it's bigger
Mama.
than ours.
It's probably like 4 times the size of our trailer.
Mama.
Because this is just the one floor. Granted, it's short. Check out this doorway if I was to walk through it. That's how short they decided to make the doorways here. I have no idea why, but it does have an upstairs. So I'm assuming the beds and whatnot will be upstairs, and then this would be more of the living kitchen area.
Dad, there's 3 bears back there.
Oh, seriously? And I don't have the actual camera. How many? 2 bears, you think?
I can only see those.
Is there a mommy and a baby, you think?
Mommy, baby.
That's pretty crazy. Can you see him? What do you say? Thank you. We have been looking for wildlife this entire trip, whether it be the white-tailed deer or the bear. I was kind of about to give up. I'm like, they do have animals in this park, right? And then all of a sudden, at one of the last stops here, we see these 3 bears hanging out there. Mama bear, daddy bear, actually it's probably a mama and 2 babies.
Probably just a mama and
So cool.
2 cubs. Hey, look. It's Mommy Bear, Goldilocks, and...
What was that?
Goldilocks and the 3 bears.
So yeah, just like Goldilocks and the 3 bears. For those of you wondering, they do actually have a Cades Cove campground, and it's supposed to be pretty cool. Actually, we're literally driving through it right now. But unfortunately, it was sold out. So if you are planning on staying here, especially during the weekend, get your reservation in early because it fills up on the weekend. And on that note, today is Sunday. Do not come and visit this park on the weekend if you can avoid it. We were sitting in traffic around the loop. We were literally in traffic, I would say 50% of the time. That didn't like lessen the beauty at all, but it definitely made it less enjoyable sitting there and waiting. There was actually a part there where me and Goose got out and we just started walking along the side of the road because the traffic was so bad. And it was crazy because we thought that eventually the traffic would let up and Ashley would catch up to us, but that never happened. So me and Goose just sat underneath the tree in the shade looking out at the view as the traffic slowly trickled by, and then when Ashley caught up to us, we hopped back in. So if you can avoid it, don't come here during the weekend. And if you're gonna make a reservation at one of the big places like Cades Cove, I can't remember what the other one was, but there's a few of them that take RVs, especially bigger RVs like over 30 feet. Definitely make your reservations ahead of time if you're planning on being here on the weekend, or even if you're not, because I've been told that they fill up really quickly. Quick side note I forgot to mention, if you're planning on camping out here or even visiting, be aware there is 0 cell service. I'm talking no service at all, even with a Wii Boost. So know that ahead of time. Download your maps if you need maps or music or whatever it is ahead of time, because you will not be able to do that once you get down here, at least in the Cades Cove area. There's some spotty service in the rest of the park as it's a big park, but specifically in the Cades Cove loop, 0 service. So look what Mommy surprised us with.
Ice cream!
And
Chocolate!
and she got Maverick some. What do you think, Mav?
She's literally asleep and just opened her mouth in her sleep and was like,
Nice.
well, hello! Yeah, yummy?
You got it. I got it.
How is it?
What do you think, Mav?
Do you like it? Do you like it?
Cades Cove was so cool, you guys, and that's only a fraction of what the Smoky Mountains have to offer. So if you are coming over to this Tennessee area, definitely check it out. Hopefully we can go back out and do some more exploring. We have a few little things I need to do, like I need to rotate the tires on the truck and do some other maintenance things. But if we have enough time, I'd love to get back out there and do some more exploring, because just that one little loop was so cool. But until next time, guys, remember, stay positive, get out there. Life is an adventure, so make some memories.